Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Tokyo Mater from the Cars tune Tokyo Mater. So sit back, relax, and without further ado, let's get into it. Now as you can see, this Tokyo Mater is all sorts of different shades of blue, but we'll talk about that later. So at the beginning of this year, I saw the short Tokyo Mater for the first time in a while. And I thought to myself, it would be pretty cool to have a Tokyo Mater. But at the time I looked on eBay and looked at all the prices, and man, they were expensive. Just for a singular Tokyo Mater, $50 here, another $60 here, $100 here. And I just said to myself, okay, I guess Tokyo Mater isn't getting into my collection anytime soon. That's until a little bit later. On eBay, I found a lot that included 30 cars for $30. And I'm like, hey, that's $1 per car. And it comes with a Tokyo Mater. That's not a bad deal. The thing is, the Tokyo Mater that was included was all chipped up. This is how it looked like. So I still bought it, thinking, hey, I'll be able to repaint this, fix it up, give it a nice new coat of paint, better than what Ramon can do. No offense, Ramon, I know you're pretty good at your job, but I think I'm better. So I got a paint, and thanks to my good friend Eduardo Aguero for letting me know what paint to get. This right here is a paint called, Gushing Spring with a satin finish. You can buy this at Target for $1. It's made by a company called Mondo Llama. It's just acrylic paint, and I pretty much just went ahead and painted the Tokyo Mater, fixed up all the chips on there, and this is how it came out. Now originally, I wasn't going to paint the back, just because I felt like it kind of looked nice, and then I decided, it's kind of faded by the sun, so I guess I'll just paint the back. It'll look better anyway. That's what I did. Now I didn't mess with the front plastic part, just because I felt like it looked fine. So this is my Tokyo Mater, and I like this Tokyo Mater. At the beginning of the year, I made a goal to, by the end of the year, at least get a couple cars from Tokyo Mater, and I didn't think I'd be getting himself, but I was able to find a really good deal on eBay. That's why, even if something is chipped up, you can always fix it. And not everything has to be perfect. To quote Maru from Planes, Fire, and Rescue, it's better than new. Ow, I just punched the tripod. But let's go ahead and get into the review of this Tokyo Mater. So, he appeared in the short Mater's Tall Tales, called Tokyo Mater, of course. I think I've said that so many times. I know, I'm very redundant, and I'd like to apologize for that. But starting in the front, you can see that he has the two buck teeth. And I think the thing I love about this Mater is his expression. So if we take a look at the animated image from the packaging, the expression matches really, really well. And I honestly commend Mattel for doing that, because a lot of the time, they just have the cars looking straight on, and to me it just doesn't look good. But he has his green eyes, really nice. Now, the other thing is, I actually had to drill out the rivets and take this thing apart, because this thing was caked in dirt. I'm telling you, it was just all so dirty. It took me a while to clean it. I think maybe like an hour or so. But, this is a really nice final product right here. On the side, he has some secondary sponsors. The top one is the Japanese logo. The second one, it looks like Shifty Drug, but it is a Japanese sponsor. Not sure what it is. Vitaline and RPM, ones that we know. Now, unfortunately, when I was drilling it out, the middle part, as you can see, so these two parts are actually covered by plastic parts, and I didn't figure that out until I grabbed a magnet and put it up to these two parts, and there was metal there that I couldn't see, so I just drilled it out and drilled out the rivets there. Unfortunately, I kind of messed it up right back here. You can kind of see it's a little bit up right there, and when I was drilling a little too hard there, and then it kind of stayed up like that. But in my opinion, it's fine. It gives this Tokyo Mater character. I like it how it is. Here is the spoiler. It's kind of bent up, but it's pretty nice. There's the tow hook right there, and the plastic part was kind of broken, but in the future, if I want to, I can probably just fix that up. Here's the base for anybody interested. And this Tokyo Mater, I think it's important to say where he was released. He was only released in a 3-pack back in like 2016 or 2015, around there. I think it came with Yakuza and I don't remember who the other character was, but I'm pretty sure Yakuza was in the pack. Anyway, that right there is Tokyo Mater, probably my favorite Mater of all time. In the comment section below, tell me what is your favorite Mater, and I hope that you all enjoyed today's review. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is your favorite YouTuber, Rusty's95, signing out. Bye!